Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look, today we actually have a special video for the gang, y'all. For all the delinquents I hopped off the porch. If you just the delinquents fucking everybody else's bitch because you just built like you shiesty like that. You are that guy. Like I said, if you are just that guy, it's time for us to have our final ban list prediction, y'all. Look, I took it upon myself to hop back into our stream with all the delinquents. Oh shit! Oh shit! Everybody, rep yo set YGOD. We up in here in this bitch. Our ban list prediction is gonna be actually with the community. First time of this video. First time you ever seen something like this. You see all the comments at the top right. We about to have a final ban list prediction with the actual community. Haven't seen it once on YouTube. Let's see how many people bite off this shit now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Should we start off with ďufuⱠ first? Let's go ahead and start off with ďufuⱠ first. So ďufuⱠ and a lot of people are saying don't hit ďufuⱠ, hit the djembe, hit the pudding. Okay, what are the cards we have on here? What else say djembe, pudding, hit the law. All right, hit the teach. But when we actually take a look at some blue leaders, right? So we just type in warlord. So for warlord, we have crocodile, we have boa, and then we also have this crocodile. So instead of just hitting blue ďufuⱠ you guys want to hit all these other cards that are staples in all these three decks that are really just ass. I mean, when you go to card shops, you just see these leaders on the floor just getting kicked around like soccer balls.
Try!
Team for the team!
No one even knows these leaders even exist, especially leaders like this and this. Facts. So instead of just trying to just ban the leader, you guys gonna try to ban all these cards? The djembe law? That just sounds like y'all are pussy. And at the end of the day, I don't even understand why y'all even want to ban blue ďufuⱠ because y'all are meta sheeps. Y'all just gonna hop on the best thing anyways. Facts. You know what I mean? What's the chat thing? What's chat thing? How we feeling so far, chat? Am I right or wrong? It doesn't matter if y'all ban ďufuⱠ or not. Y'all complain about ďufuⱠ like y'all not just gonna go to the best deck anyways. It's not gonna matter if it gets hit. You know what I mean? Okay, I mean, y'all just gonna go to the best deck anyways. I mean, how we feeling? Ban that motherfucker. No one else. Ban ďufuⱠ. Has anybody ever played blue crocodile? Exactly. ďufuⱠ is not gonna get banned. Okay, somebody different. Okay, exactly. Honestly, two teach is an issue. ďufuⱠ is boring as hell. True. Keep them. Okay, we have a little mix. We have a little mix. Ban. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue this conversation here. You see blue ďufuⱠ, right? We're still talking about blue ďufuⱠ. Unlike every other channel out here in the streets, they just showing blue ďufuⱠ with no stats. You already know over here, we got full meta reports. We ain't gonna watch this, even though it's BY Luffy, we still ain't watching this shit. We got more important things to do. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go right here. This is the meta report. Okay, we're talking about blue ďufuⱠ still right here. Let's see how long blue ďufuⱠ has been running the meta. Let's just keep on going. So this is December. Let's keep on going. How long is ďufuⱠ? So look, this is October, still the best deck. Let's keep on going. How far back does blue ďufuⱠ go? This is October. Let's keep on going. This is September. This is the last deck. I think this is the last deck. Before this was RP Law. Yeah, it was RP Law. So blue ďufuⱠ has been the best deck since September 7th. Damn. 2024, and you guys are telling me that this bitch ass motherfucker don't need to get banned? September 2024, this deck has been number one. ďufuⱠ. Look, ďufuⱠ. Let's just speed this up. ďufuⱠ. Let's keep on going. ďufuⱠ. Like, bro, you guys have to be kidding me. Y'all, look, we're still scrolling. We're still scrolling. Oh yeah, one Lucci instead. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's keep on going. Dofi. I mean, shit, sounds like Gucci Gang. And before we hand off of Blue ďu:flamingo, a lot of you guys are saying, oh no, Blue ďu:flamingo doesn't get hit. For instance, it's not here, right? It's not here. The reason why you don't see Blue ďu:flamingo here, a lot of you guys are saying it's power creep. I talked to probably over 10 to 15 people in the East. It's not power creep. The reason why you don't see Blue ďu:flamingo right here. Everybody I talked to from the East tells me there is no point playing Blue ďu:flamingo just for it to get hit. And once it gets hit, I have to hop on another deck anyways and then practice up compared to me just getting off Blue ďu:flamingo right now and practicing something like Blue Purple Luffy and not even worry about the ban list. That's the reason why you don't see Blue ďu:flamingo. So when it comes to our ban list, when it comes to what's actually getting banned, it only makes sense to hit this deck. Okay? You take this leader away, other decks shine. Let's go ahead and get straight to the next card. Ben Beckman, y'all. Ben Beckman.
What?
If you think Ben Beckman should be banned, you're a fucking idiot. We're not even gonna talk about it. 8-drop kid. For some reason, people's pussies hurt out here in the streets ever since our Green Smoker is doing something. Bonnie's probably showing up once in a blue moon. I mean, when it's a full moon, you might see Bonnie. You might see him. But if you think Eustace Captain Kid needs to be banned, I don't even think you even play the game, motherfucker. I don't even think you bitch ass even play the game. I just think you see the art, or this art costs too much.
I can't afford the alt-art, just ban him. I can't afford it. I can't afford the alt-art, just ban him. Fuck it, just ban the kid.
Just get out of here, you stupid, dumb animal!
So, no. Kid, 8-drop kid should not be banned. I don't even know how this is even a topic. That should not be banned. Kabaji, this is in Voldemort. This... look, we're just gonna go ahead and click that. Pudding. So, Pudding is a popular card. A lot of people are saying, hey, hit the Pudding, X, Y, Z. Pudding has like 4 or 5 different printings. Let's look up TCG player here real quick. Like I said, unlike a lot of these other content creators up here, we actually just have facts. So Pudding, let's see how many arts Pudding has. So Pudding has 1 art right here. 1, this is a winner's pack from 2025. 1, we have another one right here, Pudding. 2, we have another alternate art, Pudding. Like, bro, they're not going to ban this card with all these printings of this card. It's obvious that this card is going to stay. So, yes, the card is broken, but every leader or color needs powerful cards, and I feel like none of y'all understand that.
Nope.
None of y'all understand that. I've been playing card games for a long time. Every color needs some good foundation to be able to be played with other decks. You know what I mean? Just like with green, it has 8-cost kid. Blue, it has Gravity Blade, Red Rock, and Pudding. These are staples for the color that needs for them to really work properly. It's generic. Yes, it is generic. You can slap it, but that's what it is. You need some generic good supporting cards. And there's another thing too. I just need y'all to stop fucking bitching about if X card's good, but never say nothing about your deck. That shit is, I mean, that couldn't be us. Pudding, no. Now I have people complaining about Sanji.
Pussy.
How are we feeling about Sanji? This is how bad it is. One deck does good, all of a sudden, oh yeah, ban the Sanji. How much of a bitch can you be? It hasn't even been a month. Look, it hasn't even been long enough for y'all motherfuckers to even get your period yet, and y'all are already bitching. You can't make it up. You literally can't make this shit up. How? It hasn't even been a full month yet. Y'all already on the cycle? Really? Really? This thing only just became viable 2 weeks ago, and y'all already crying. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats here real quick. So outside of Blue Purple Luffy, right? Where is Sanji being used? Outside of this one deck, Where is Blue Sanji being used? I don't see Blue Sanji. I don't even see Marco here. Where's Blue Sanji being used? I don't see Blue Sanji here. Where's Blue Sanji being used? I don't see Blue Sanji here. Where's Blue Sanji at? Oh, y'all are just bitching. Wow. I'm starting to see a pattern. Whoa, it's like, that's exactly what I'm saying, gang. No taste for power and people starving. It's like, bro, y'all just gotta stop bitching. People in the States, in the TCG is just so fucking entitled. If it's not your way,
Table 500 deck can be good.
man, if you don't get your bitch ass out of here. That's all I'm hearing. A lot of crying. Wah, that's all I'm hearing. Bitching, Jinbei. It's the same thing I said about Dofi. The same thing I said about Dofi. This is good in all the other Warlord decks. This isn't getting banned. This is getting a fucking reprint in PRB2. This isn't getting banned. Teach. A lot of people saying teach. But let's go back to the stats again. What other deck is using teach? What other deck is using teach? This is EBO2. This is OP10. What other deck is using teach? I don't see any other deck using teach. What, Boa? You guys talk about Boa right here? What other deck uses teach? What other deck uses teach? What other deck uses teach? And that's why I'm making this video, because everybody be saying all these crazy ass takes. But I'm like, bro, what other deck uses teach? What other decks use teach? And you'll hear a whole bunch of fucking crickets in the background. People have gone missing. There used to be a whole people in the crowd screaming. Now I turn around, I don't see fucking nobody. What other deck uses teach? What other deck uses? Boa's not even here. So Boa's not here and Dofi's here. What other deck uses teach?
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Star Command, come in. Do you read me? Why don't they answer?
If it's really that problem, how come other decks are using it? Oh, because y'all just want a reason to keep this bitch ass leader. Teach ain't getting banned. Spandai is just a brand new card that I think it's getting handed out today at One Piece with a new art, and it's also getting another art as well. This isn't getting banned. This is a prize card. Rebecca ain't getting banned. Gecko Moria. Okay. Now before we start, I want everybody to know, before I started playing black decks, before I played anything with black, I was in a nail main. I just want everybody to know that. Because everybody thinks I'm trying to, oh, you play BY Luffy. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats before we say anything about Gecko Moria. Let's go all the way back up. Gecko Moria is such a problem, right? Gecko Moria is, okay, so look. We have 3 Luccis, and this is the only Gecko Moria deck. We have 1 BY Luffy. Okay. This is OP11 though. Let's look at OP10. OP10. We have Lucci, Smoker, BY. Okay, that's just from that tournament breakdown. Let's take a look. Let's keep on taking a look. We have 47 Lucci. We have 28 Smoker. And this, I think this is probably off of a week. What's it say? Yeah, this is February. So this is all February distribution. So this almost kind of reminds me of just another blanket staple card, like Gum Gum Giant. Gum Gum Giant, Gum Gum Giant, Gum Gum Giant. It's a staple card. I mean, what happened with it being so oppressing? I thought Gecko Moria was just so oppressing to where you can't play. Why is there only 3 right here? Why is there only 1 right here? 1, 3. I thought Gecko Moria is so oppressing. Let's look at this one. You have 1 Gecko Moria deck. You have 1 Gecko Moria deck at OP10. And you guys are asking for a ban for Gecko Moria? For what? 1 Gecko deck? I thought it was so broken. You got 10, 7. I mean, honestly, you guys just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So Gecko Moria should be banned. It doesn't make sense. And that's the reason why we're making this video. because everybody just hoots and hollering. It's a lot of hooting and hollering, all right? But it ain't no facts. But when I bring out the facts, then it's, oh, well, yeah, I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense. You know, it really just doesn't make sense, Jimmy. It really doesn't, you know. I mean, Flacko does make some valid points here, but, you know, I just still just don't like the deck. I just truly don't like the deck. We just probably still need to ban everything black, including Gecko Moria. That's exactly what you guys sound like in my head when you guys are talking. So Gecko Moria should be banned? No. Jesus Burgess. I mean, at this point, you guys are reaching. You guys are reaching. You ban Gecko Moria, not Gecko Moria. You ban Burgess. What's Blackbeard have? What's Blackbeard have? Please tell me, what is Blackbeard's win condition if you ban Burgess? I want to know. I want to know. Well, actually, we could just do this. We could just put in Blackbeard. So what is their win condition? Their win condition is Burgess. So if you take this away, what is their win condition? Oh, was the Vasco shot? Vasco shot, you ban Burgess. What is their win condition? Vasco shot? What? What? Oh, it's liberation. Huh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. You know what I mean? So like, you ban Burgess. What is the win condition? What is it? Did the 10 drop teach? What is it? I don't see anything. So for you guys to tell me Burgess needs to be banned, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You know what I mean? Let's go into Kuzan. Why are you guys trying to ban a card that's not even out yet? This is like trying to say, oh, we need to ban Black Maria before it comes out so RP Law can stay here. It's the most dumbest takes. How much bleach did you drink before coming into my goddamn comments and in Reddit and on Twitter? How much goddamn bleach did you fucking drink? And because I need some of that and some of the galaxy glass you guys are putting up your butthole, okay? Because some of these takes make literally no sense. I need some answers. This shit is pathetic. And you see how stupid it sounds when I bring up factual points with statistics? I need some of the galaxy glass. Slide the fentanyl to me right now, because clearly you guys are high. The Zaza ain't cutting it for me. The Zaza just is not cutting it for me. It's not. Okay? It's not. It's not. It's not. Okay, so Kuzan. No. Big Mom. Hey, look. The reason why, let's be real. Some of the reason why y'all probably want Big Mom gone, because look, your bitch probably looks like Big Mom and you tired of getting killed by Big Mom, and then after you're done playing the card game at the card shop, your ass is getting whipped around by Big Mom in your house. I feel you, but hey, you gonna have to deal with what you have to deal with at home. This card is A-okay in my book. Ain't nothing wrong with Big Mom. If you don't like Big Mom, handle the fat bitch that's in your house right now, bro. Don't bring that to our card shop. We are trying to have a good time with yellow decks. Yellow is the worst color in the game. Don't bring your negative shit over here to what you got going on at home. Don't bring that shit up here with us. That's your personal problem. Tell her to put down the fucking donuts and pick up some running shoes, all right? Big Mom not getting banned. Capone is, I ain't gonna hold you. Capone is annoying. And this is me playing yellow. Look. Capone is annoying when you lose to it. It's shiesty. It's shiesty. This shit is annoying. But it's YGOD. Yellow Gaga Die. YGOD. Shout out to all my delinquents. I mean, you already know how to get down, so like, if you don't like it, I mean, and be real with you, the real reason why I think Capone's never probably gonna get hit, because yellow is the worst color right now. Yellow is by far the worst color in the game right now, and that really hates me to say this, but yellow is by far the worst color in the game. I don't see any other color. Red's doing better than yellow. Blue's doing better than yellow. Green's doing better. Green's doing better than yellow. Green, red. We have green, red Smoker, and we have green, purple Luffy. Before OP11 came around, green purple Luffy was considered the best deck, and green red green red Smoker won the Japanese finals. So green is in a way better position than us. Name me one win yellow has gotten outside of an L for the very first. Like tell me one. Show me one yellow deck, pure yellow deck, outside of BY Luffy. That's one. You can't name one because it hasn't happened. Gum Giant. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, boys and girls, tighten up your panties. This one's going to be a big one, okay? So Gum Giant. A lot of people are talking about Gum Giant right now. Let's just look at purple here real quick. Gum Giant. So a lot of people complain about this Gum Giant. It needs to be banned. It's such a problem because BP Luffy. Is it really? Now, is it really a problem of BP Luffy right here? Is it really a problem? Is it really a problem? Instead of just going off feelings and, oh, it just looks broken, let's go back to our stats. Let's go back to our stats. Let's go all the way up. So right now, our stats for purple are right here. This is it. Let's go ahead and read this side right here. Luffy has an overwhelmingly strong player. He has won about half of the championships and has started a one strong environment since Red Purple Law. Red Purple Law. Let me say this again for you guys. Red Purple Law. If you guys weren't around for Red Purple Law, when it was a top 32 of the highest events for Japan, 30 out of the 32 decks, 30 out of the 32 decks was RP Law. This deck, I don't see it making it out of 2025. But why is that? Is it really because of Gum Giant? Is it really? No, I just think the leader ability is broken. It has nothing to do with this leader. It has nothing to do with Gum Giant. And then on top of that, let's just take a look. If Gum Giant was so oppressive, why is it so close? 30-21 Blackbeard. Okay. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. If it's so oppressive, 113-85. Cool. That's still not bad compared to what we just saw with a purple black Luffy. If Gum Giant's so broken, how come Blackbeard's still right here? And 6, 3, 12, 5, 5. This is a lot closer than what we saw with BP Luffy. 26, 19, 12, 5, 8. Shanks. Look, it even dropped down to 2. So if purple Gum Giant is so good, how come we're only seeing like barely? I mean, everything seems even. It just seems like, what day is it? Whose day is it? 10, 5, 25, 21. I don't see a problem with Gum Giant. Even now, 8, 7. And on top of all that, so clearly it's BP Luffy, which is the problem. Where is it? It's clearly it's this, right? Clearly it's this deck that really abuses all these cards. But if we take this leader away, what other decks use Gum Giant? Look at Straw Hat leaders. So you mean to tell me the most popular character in the franchise is Luffy? And the first thing people go to when they want to play this card game is give me a Straw Hat deck that may be purple. So if you take Gum Giant away, that means now this deck is pretty much almost dead. This deck hurts. This deck is dead. This deck is dead. And this deck is dead. Mainly this deck, because this is the only version of Nico Robin. This is the only version of Nico Robin. So if you take this, that means you can't play Nico Robin anymore? You know what I mean? Even with purple Luffy, you take Gum Giant away, what's purple Luffy doing? Is he even showing up at the tournament? I don't think so. This is a Straw Hat card. And when we actually take a look at the stats again, all these stats look pretty even to me. Like I said, every deck needs, or every color needs a powerful card. So that being said, I don't think Gum Giant or Sanji or any of these colors are a problem with this deck. This is just this deck. It's just this deck. This deck alone, this blue, purple Luffy, it's no other cards. It's just the functionality of this deck. Okay? It's just this deck. It's no other problems. It's just this deck. Like I said, this is on the brink of having just as much as Red Purple Law numbers. This leader is not going to make it out. You take Gum Giant away, all these other purple Straw Hat decks are dead, and they're not doing that. They're not doing that. Gum Giant not getting hit. Ice Age ain't doing nothing because we don't really see black deck. Also, I'm gonna say it again. I called that UP Luffy was cooked and no one believed me. You right, Common. You right. Luffy is not a real deck. It's not. Do Do you think it will continue to dominate like this, or the meta adapt? No. You can't adapt to Purple Luffy. There's no way to adapt to this. The only decks that really beat this is Bello Betty. And even with Bello Betty, I got a video on that coming out on actually later today. This video is coming out on Monday. Bello Betty still losing to this deck. And I'll show you later on today, but no. But Ice Age definitely not. Black's not even that good right now. Liberation. I feel like this might be one of the most craziest cards in the game because it can just negate a character. It turns off. This is a card that I said might get hit because this shit's crazy. You turn off any effect, that's insane. Not the same. This is one card I think that might get banned. I'm not sure. I'll leave this on here. Now, this card, Great Eruption, this card couldn't come back. I actually have no clue on why. Why is this banned? Can somebody explain this to me? I wasn't around when this card got banned. Why is this card banned? Why is this card banned? Why is Great Eruption banned? Like, the effect doesn't really look too crazy. Draw one to give up to one of your characters -2. That's not that bad. I mean, I could have said like -4 or something. It got banned because it's a free draw for -2. But how did this deck... Okay, so Flacko Sakazuki, that card is a broken version of Tempest Kick. Works with Sokka effect. It was good with Sokka. So outside of Sokka, how good is Great Eruption? If you just take Sokka off the table, what's this card doing? The East never got a chance to play its full potential. The draw back when Sakazuki was running rampant. That's what I'm saying. So without Sakazuki, how is this deck, like, how's this card? I don't see anything. Like, what's this card do? It will make Lucci broken. You think so? This card needs to come back. Worse than, you think it's worse than Ice Age? 100% the draw. You think it's worse than Ice Age? Okay. Moria Lucci Smoker. We tier 0 with Great Eruption. Okay, we have some different takes here. Consider the power level of current future cards. Great Eruption could come back. It replaces itself in hand. You guys are making some valid points here. You guys are making some valid points. But when we look at the power scaling of everything in the game, I don't think Black's gonna get anything too much crazier for this whole year. You have to think about it like this, y'all. You have to think about it like this. If Black gets the red treatment, and they don't get nothing for 4 sets, then can Great Eruption come back with everything else getting power scaled? How would you guys like that? How would you guys like that? Because that's what I think is going to happen with Black. I feel like for Black, we're not going to get nothing for the next 3 or 4 sets. It's going to be like red. So if we don't get no real support, can Great Eruption come back? This card looks like a Fisher-Price version of Gum Gum Giant. I mean, letting you cycle through your deck, cost 1, -ing. Pretty good, but I don't know. I wasn't around at that time. I feel like if Bandai doesn't give Black any support, y'all, this card can come back. If Black doesn't get nothing for the rest of the year, this comes back. So I'm gonna leave this on here. You're the one that disappeared. No, yellow's the worst color. Reject is probably one of the most broken events in the game. You guys don't know what this card does. Go ahead and read it. Kill up to one of your opponents with a 5 cost, so it's a 4 cost 5-drop popper. And then if your opponent has 1 life, deal 1 damage to them. You guys are wondering why this is banned, because people are using Katakuri. They will use this 1 turn, you know, they will big bomb for 1 turn, and then the next turn they'll use reject, and then attack into 12, and then attack into 7. That's the reason why this reject is so broke. This card's never gonna come back. Another popular option is boat. I played against Whitebeard decks with Moby Dick. This card is kind of OD still. This card is still a little OD. I don't know about Moby Dick, y'all. I played a couple games with Moby Dick against the opponent, and once he gets to like that 1 life, I don't know. I'm not sure about boat. I'm not sure about boat. Bring it back. It should come back. You guys think it should come back? Well, if you bring it back, what red decks use this? What red decks use this? Whitebeard, right? It's only Whitebeard. So these are the Whitebeard decks. Whitebeard, this deck is actually shit down because Pudding's a card I haven't seen anything with Ace and Marco. These are the only 3 leaders. And all of them are all struggling. They're coming to Ace and Whitebeard, Blackbeard. Yeah, it's an all blue leader, I think, right? Starter deck. I'm not sure what color combo it is. But I think it might just be all blue. But to be honest, we'll say fuck it. It could come back. Bring it back to 4. And the only reason why I said bring it back to 4, because if you draw like 2 or 3 of these, this is a fucking dead card in your hand. Bring it back to 4. Because like I said, if you draw more than 1 in your turn, you pretty much have dead cards in your hand. You know what I mean? People are speculating red, blue. Would be crazy. Bolt came back. I think a lot of people ban cards will come back considering the power level we're heading. That's what I'm saying. It's a power creep. When we talk about banned cards, you're talking about cards that could possibly compete with the power scaling of the current meta. When Bolt was around, it was ahead of its time. Just like Black was ahead of its time. But I feel like it could come back with just these 3 leaders. It also depends on what new leaders are made. I feel like Bolt could come back. We'll leave that here. Ennie's Lobby. So the thing about Ennie's Lobby, can we have Ennie's Lobbies come back? Can we have Ennie's Lobbies come back? My thing is no, because you get this every turn. Hell no. This, and want to know why this card can't come back is because when RP Law was spinning the block, you know, 30 out of the 32 top decks was RP Law. The other 2 decks was Rob Lucci. Rob Lucci was still able to compete with RP Law with Ennie's Lobby. Just think about that. When RP Law was 30 out of 32, the other 2 decks was Lucci. Lobby can't come back, but and that's the thing too. If Lobby can't come back, then don't you think Gate Eruption could come back? You know what I mean? So Ennie's Lobby come back? No. But if Ennie Lobby don't come back, Ennie's Lobby can come back. Or not Ennie's Lobby. If Ennie Lobby does not come back, Great Eruption can come back. My bad. The last card is Stage. This is the popular card for Blackbeard. I'm real on the fence when it comes to banning anything in Blackbeard, to be honest with you. When it comes to banning anything in Blackbeard, I'm really just on the fence. Just because when EBO2 came around, Blackbeard got packed up real fast. And that's why I said, like, I don't think anything in Blackbeard needs to get hit. Because once EBO2 came around, this Luffy, where is it? This Luffy made Blackbeard non-existent. Blackbeard will only be good in OP10 for our meta when, just for like until EBO2 comes out. But that's the thing. Are you guys okay playing with a possible tier 0 format for Blackbeard for a month and a half? Blackbeard has never been the best deck. That's what I'm saying. Blackbeard's never been the best deck. If you look at the stats right now, for Blackbeard, let's take a look. So when we take a look, it's the 6th best deck right here. So are you guys, is the community okay with Blackbeard being a possible tier 0 deck with all these cards? How you guys feel? How would you guys feel? I need you guys' opinion. How do you guys feel? It's the 6th best deck right now. It gets spun in EBO2, and it's never been the best deck. It still hasn't been the best deck in the East. No, not East, the West. I'm sorry. It's been the best deck in the East. Go with it. Don't ban. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking don't ban. I'm thinking don't ban anything with Blackbeard. Sure, it's for one set. Every set deserves a time. Deck is not only consistent. Ban the stage. BB finally gets unlocked. Don't ban. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking we're leaning towards not banning anything in Blackbeard. Blackbeard, let's see when does EBO2 come out? Let's look up EBO2 release. Release date. Let's see when this comes up. May. So it comes out in May. We get OP10 at the end of March. It comes out in May. EBO2 comes out in May. We get OPO10 at the end of March, which means Blackbeard will only be good for literally a month. For a month. Are you guys okay with that? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Blackbeard nothing getting banned in Blackbeard. It's only good for a month? I'm A-okay with that. What do y'all think? Yeah, I'm okay for a month? Come on, for real, for a month, and then it just falls off the face of the earth again. A month. I think I'm okay with no Blackbeard bans. No Blackbeard bans. A month. I mean, the East had 6-7 months of Dofi. Let Blackbeard cook. Blackbeard don't need nothing hit, in my personal opinion. So the only cards that should be banned, and this honestly looks more like a list, don't you think? And don't forget about the new starter decks, so he can come back. Facts. No ban, no BB bans. Okay, cool. But doesn't this look more like a list Bandai would do? Ban Dofi, bring back Great Eruption, bring back Moby Dick. They usually only ban 2 to 3 cards. Make this into a promo. Does this not look like a proper Bandai list? This looks like a Bandai list. You can't tell me this does not look like a Bandai list. The only card I'm not sure about is Moby Dick. I'm not sure about Moby Dick, but this looks like a Bandai list. We initially said ban stuff for Blackbeard, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Let Blackbeard be good for 1 month. Fucking 1 month. But yeah, this is the list. This is this list that's behind facts, no fucking feelings. And this is the thing I'm gonna tell to all y'all content creators out there. Stop making ban lists off your bitch ass, pussy ass feelings. Nobody gives a shit about none of your feelings. Y'all need statistics. You see how I was going, I was doing this and going here and looking at the stats and looking at what's topping and all this other stuff, instead of just sitting here ranting about, no, I just think that's broken, dude. I can't deal with. No, y'all need to back this up behind factual content, and y'all don't do that. So I don't take none of y'all motherfuckers serious, y'all. But yeah, this is the ban list. Ban Blue Doflamingo, bring Great Eruption back, and quite possibly have Moby Dick come back. All right, I'll have Blackbeard stay for a month. You know what I mean? So this is our tier list. This is all we got. Chat, tell all these goofy goobers watch this what your guys' feeling, how you guys feel for the next 30 seconds, and after that we gonna head out. I'ma disagree. List is shice. Time to buy BP Luffy. Meta Sheep gonna be Meta Sheep. And this is one thing I'm gonna tell you guys about Dofi. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers care about Dofi getting banned anyways. Y'all don't actually play the game. Y'all play the best deck. Why do y'all give a fuck about Doflamingo? Y'all the same motherfuckers complaining about RP Luffy, then what? Not RP Luffy, RP Law, then what? You jump to Doflamingo. It doesn't matter what deck you play. You guys are always just gonna play the best deck. You guys have no connection to these decks. You don't give a shit about these decks. You just play what's the best out. Y'all don't care. So why did stop caring about Dofi? Y'all don't really like the deck. Y'all just like it because you win. That's the only reason why. Y'all just gonna hop to the next best thing. This is the tier list. This is all we got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my final ban list prediction. And yeah, that's all I got. But look, before I go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go.